What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out, and we're going to go ahead and get started. What's going on, y'all? There we go. All right, we're about to jump into it. About to get straight into it. All right, so it's London session. There's a few setups we're going to be looking at. So just give me 1 second. What's going on, y'all? So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to do that. Bam. All right, cool. All right, so kind of pretty much the same thing happened yesterday. Was waiting for some setups. They didn't happen until literally a couple hours ago. Is what it is. Going to see if we can jump to some setups coming soon, though. So we're going to be watching the JPY pairs, the New Zealand pairs, and the AED pairs. Pretty much the normal stuff. Then we're going to be watching the indices as well, because we're going to see some possible setups on the indices as well. Now, I totally forgot what's going on, Fitman. I see you in here. Let me go ahead, add this. So I'm going to do this. All right, cool. Yeah, so we're watching GN. We're going to be watching the New Zealand pairs. We're watching the AED pairs, JPY pairs, and indices. Pretty much the usual. Pretty much the usual. Yeah, all the JPY pairs are bullish. Basically, all the pairs we're looking at are bullish right now. Yeah, so we're going to be watching these pairs right here. Yeah, so we're going to be flipping back and forth like usual. I got my other monitor up as well. I'm just going through this one on this screen. That way y'all can see what we're looking at as well. Let me zoom out really quick. You see on your left side of your screen how we did last week. We're going to pull it up in a second as well, how we did last week and how we're doing this week as well so far. We didn't trade on Monday. We only started yesterday. But we'll pull that up in a second. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty much the same thing. We're going to look at the currency pairs on this page. Then have the indices and gold on the other page. And then, of course, if things pop up or change, then I'll switch to the indices and gold onto the main monitor. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Started a little bit late, but we're here now. So let's see if we can get into it. It's Wednesday. Let's see what the news looking like, because we do have news today. We have a bunch of news events today. So let's go to. All right. so all during New York session though. So we got news popping up at 8:30. We got the CPI for USD. Then 30 minutes later, we got the GBP. We got a governor speaking. And then an hour later, we got Canadian news. And then an hour after that, we got some more Canadian news. Then at 1 o'clock, we got some USD news. Then at 3 o'clock, we got GBP news. Then at 9, well, that's after market reopens. We got some Australian news. And then Thursday, we got some GBP news at 2 a.m. Then 8:30, we got USD, PPI. And then we got some news at 1 o'clock as well. Then Friday, we got USD news at 8:30, 10 o'clock. And that's how we're ending the week. So we got a crap ton of news these next few days that we do have to take account for. So looking on the daily time frames, we do have a bunch of imbalances. When we go on the daily time frame, not too much on GA, so I feel comfortable going for buys on GA, simply just because we see these wicks here showing that we had some retests and retracements on the way up. But looking at like the JPY pairs, for example, we had 2 huge days in a row, so I am kind of anticipating a retracement. I would like to see a retracement, especially for all this high impact news as well, to see if the trend's going to continue. I'd like to see some retracements at least before the news pops off, or it could happen when the news pops off, and then afterwards it could continue to push up. But I would like to see some retracements, at least the higher low we made today. And plus, it's Wednesday. You know, people call it the midweek reversal day. So we're going to see what happens. But again, as we know, price isn't just going to go straight up or straight down. So it's good to kind of know when to and where to anticipate, like, you know, reversals and retracements and stuff like that. That way, of course, if it does and when it does happen, you're not shocked and surprised, number one. And then number two, that way you're prepared and know how to act accordingly when it does happen. So give me 1 second. Those just joined the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. That might change in a couple candlesticks, but we have a bunch of news popping up today and the rest of the week. Let's go back on the 15. So it's holding this level though. Did do a decent retracement, but we'll see if it can hold that level. Yeah, so new 15 just popped up. Yeah, so I am kind of, like I said, I am kind of anticipating some retracements. We did see some last night as well, kind of pop off with these currency pairs. Yeah, but I'm kind of anticipating some retracements on a lot of these pairs. Just some higher lows being made. Still looking for buys on most of these pairs, but I would not be against retracement, especially with all this news about to go down. So we're going to see what happens before the news, because literally there's no news during London session. It's all going down during New York. Yeah, we got some retracement. So we got some quick moves happen literally like 2 hours ago. Probably 3 now since it's 3 o'clock. Like literally this happened at midnight. But yeah, That's pretty much it. Looking at buys for the indices still, they're actually showing a potential decent buy position popping up right now. Give me 1 second. So we're going to see what this 15 looks like. I'm not going to jump and pull the trigger too soon. We want to see what this 15 looks like. All right, this level marked off. All right, cool. Yeah, it looks like the currency pairs are retracing. Yeah, so hopefully it's not slow like it was yesterday, but won't be too shocked if it is, simply just because of the conditions going on right now and what's going on later on today. But there might be some setups we can jump in on. So I'm looking at a few pairs right now. I'm marking my charts up right now. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at in a second. Those just joined the stream, we haven't entered any trades yet. These are, well, I don't have a trade I did marked up here. I had this marked off. Excuse me, whatever day, but I'm gonna get rid of that. Yes, I'm marking some charts off right now, writing some trade ideas up. So just give me 1 second. But right now we're looking at the AUD pairs, New Zealand pairs, JPY pairs, and the indices currently. That's what we're looking at right now. We do got news today. All week, really. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens because indices are kind of still stuck in this range. That didn't really change. Literally, that didn't change at all. We're still in the same exact range we was in beforehand. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It looks exactly like yesterday, pretty much. It's just ranging. So the way it's looking, we could definitely see a reversal to the downside, or at least a retracement. Just the way it's looking, would not be shocked or surprised in that at all. Just the way it's looking. No new highs have been made ever since this pump here. It's been reattempting, failing, struggling. And then yesterday it failed again, rejected. And now right now it's not even trying to push up. It's showing red. So if it breaks below this level, we could see some drops to the downside. Looking at the indices. Well, looking at NAS, I should say. We're going to look at the other indices in a little bit, but that's looking at NAS. So if it breaks and stays below this level, it's trying to push up right now. But if it rejects this level, I would not be shocked if we head towards like 12,000, 780, 770, something like that. Mark this off. Yeah, so we're just going to pay attention to NAS right here. Then SPX is kind of a similar situation as NAS. It's rejecting, still stuck in this range here. Those was in yesterday's stream. You know what I'm talking about. Kind of still stuck in this range. This one's showing a little bit more bullish momentum than NAS. Excuse me, but same thing. It is still technically bullish, but it hasn't made any highs, new highs. That can change today, though, with the news. So we're just going to wait and see. And the US30 is pushing up a little bit higher than NAS and SPX is. So it's looking like this. So it's kind of leaning me towards buys on US30 because US30 does not look like NAS and SPX. US30 is showing a nice bullish momentum, did a nice push to the upside yesterday. If it can hold this level, this would be a nice level for buys above this level of traffic here. Same thing though, wouldn't be too surprised if we see a retracement, but if it can hold this level here, I would go for buys here, of course. That's just simply how it goes. You know, if it retraces, we know why it would retrace and things like that. That's also a way for the confirmations, but I do like how it's sitting right here. I just wanted to show y'all what's going on with the indices really quick. So we're about to go back to the currency pairs though. And gold, it is making a new high today. Ranged all yesterday, then exploded up last night. So we're going to be waiting to see if it can break and make the new high. And if it can break and hold above the previous high, then we'll enter a buy there. But that's the game plan for indices and gold. Yes, I'm going to keep US30 and gold on my other screen. We're going to go back to the currency pairs and see what's going on there. So new 15 did just start. And last time we was looking, was doing some retracements. Let's see if that's still going down. This one doesn't count. Again, that happened like literally a couple hours ago. And I was asleep. Yeah, so we're just going to be patiently waiting. Just going to be patiently waiting. So EJ is popping up. All right, yeah, so we're going to pay attention to GJ too. We'll see if we can hold this level like we talked about beforehand. Yeah, so I'm writing some of these trade ideas up right now just to have them ready just in case we do enter anything. My bad if y'all off on quiet. Give me 1 second. Cool, it's about to pull up. Yeah, so we're going to be watching GM. We're going to be watching GJ. We're going to be watching EJ. Give me 1 second. Yeah, but we're waiting to see if we can hold this level here. New 5-minute just started. Yeah, so we're waiting for the next 15. So while we're doing that, I'm going to be writing some of these trade ideas up. And then we're going to go over how we did yesterday and this week so far. The US30 is still holding this level and still trying to push up, which is interesting. So yeah, we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. And NAS is trying to follow suit. So again, I'm not against buys, but you also kind of have to see like what's going on here. And honestly, if I go for a buy, I actually feel more comfortable if I just go for a buy on. If I'm looking at the market structure, I kind of only like buys on SPX and US30. NAS is a little too bearish looking for me. Looking at GBPJPY too, I kind of like GBPJPY also. Yeah, so there's a few sets we can possibly be jumping into this next 15. There's a few setups we can be jumping into. So I'm going to go ahead and post a disclaimer just in case things do get popping this next 15. Those are just joining the stream. We haven't entered anything yet, but go ahead and join that first link in the description. Join the free Telegram so you can check out how we're doing this week so far, how we did last week, last month, last quarter, all that good stuff. I'm about to post a disclaimer right now. Make sure you read the disclaimer as well. It's a little paragraph, but every sentence is important and breaks down a little bit how you should be trading in general and how my strategy works personally a little bit, TP wise and all that good stuff. But yeah, so I just posted a disclaimer. Got a few pairs we're looking at. We're looking at US30. We're looking at SPX. We're looking at GJ, GN, EJ. And that's about it for right now. Yeah, so we got a couple minutes to the next 15 starts. And then we're going to go from there. Yeah, so I'm typing some of these trade ideas up right now. All right, cool. Off to a good start this week, though. Took 2 trades yesterday. We're going to go over those trades in just a second. Just write these trade ideas up. That way I can just have them ready just in case we do enter anything. So we don't have to worry about that while we're watching the trade and all that good stuff. Yeah, so I'm anticipating some retracements either before New York or during the news. Kind of anticipating that, but if price can't hold this level, I will go for a buy here. This would be a nice 1 to 3 risk reward where price is currently at. It's about a 50 pip stop loss, which isn't too bad. Pretty standard for us right now. 20. 2.0020. Yeah, so I'm just writing these up right now. Yeah, so JPY pairs are retracing a little bit, which is fine. Like I said, we're kind of anticipating that happening anyways. Not tripping too much about that. EUD pairs are retracing as well. US30 still holding that level. Still looking at US30. Going to delete that because this rejected that. Well, we're going to move this over because it rejected that level. Yes, like I said, wouldn't be shocked if we see some retracements. We have a bunch of news going off today and tomorrow. So it's a lot of major news as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some choppiness. But nonetheless, we're still going to be on the charts to see if we can jump into some moves a little bit before the action pops off. So yeah, we're going to be watching GJ. We're going to keep it on GJ right here. We're going to be flipping between GJ and GN right here. That's what we're going to be doing. Then I'm looking at some other pairs on my other screen. I'm going to do a tight stop loss on these. There we go. Yeah, NAS is rejecting that level. Yeah, so like we was talking about, NAS, it could adjust itself, but right now, so let me show you. NAS is moving a little bit opposite compared to US30. So we got NAS rejecting this level here. We see it reattempted. Last time we looked, it was green. It could adjust itself, but right now it's rejecting. And then when we look at US30, US30 is starting to pump to the upside. So we're seeing a little differences happening here, but we kind of saw this coming again just by looking at the market structure, which is why I should never just jump into pairs that usually move the same. Whether that's true or not, you still got to do the proper chart analysis. So yeah, so depending on what it does and how it reacts to that level, we might just stay out of those until closer to New York or until a retracements happen, like we were just talking about. But yeah, it looks like we might be seeing some of those retracements start to happen right now. This looks like a good position for a retracement. It might not go all the way down to the daily level, but this is a good place for retracement, simply because there is a level of traffic above it to the left as well. And if we go to the daily time frame, had this new high was made right here. And we have two huge daily candlesticks 2 days in a row. So would not be too shocked if we see a retracement. We're still going to be on the charts to see if we can look for something. Because even yesterday, we was waiting for about an hour. Then we finally jumped into some trades. One of the trades we took, we ended up being in there for like maybe two hours. Me and the members before the final TB got hit. And then GJ, of course, final TB got hit later on into New York. We're going to go ahead and pull it up because nothing's going on right now. So we're going to go ahead and pull up how we did yesterday. After I write this up. $6.30. All right, cool. All right, so this is how we did yesterday. So we went 2-0. We took we answered both of these live. Took a GA buy, then GJ buy. Caught a total 120 pips. Just went 2-0. Nice day right there. And then how we ended last week, even with the news and the holidays, we still ended up catching 48K pips, 48,200, ending the week 12-3 with an 80% win rate. Then the week before that, to end March, we went 18-1, 94% win rate, caught a total of 30,000 pips and all that good stuff. And that tallied up the quarter and all that stuff as well, but we can go over that later. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to pay attention to the charts. But yeah, things are kind of ranging right now, but we are seeing some slight action right now. So we might do this. Yeah, kind of like Jared 30. Let me pull up Jared 30 on here. This one I'm looking at with Jared 30. Got a nice level of support here. And then when we go on the daily time frame, kind of similar to US30, we are bullish. So if it can hold this level, this would be a nice position for a buy. If it can hold this level, but kind of same thing. It kind of chilled on this level yesterday. So I would like to see it hold this level. And this would be a nice position for a new high to be made right here. If it can hold this level. It could also come back down here and then do that. Would not be against that either. But it is holding this level right now as a support. Did a nice retest on the past two 15-minute candlesticks. So I am kind of liking this setup right here. $15.90. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at on my other screen. But we're still watching these currency pairs. But yeah, right now they are doing some retracement / chilling on these daily and 4-hour levels, pretty much like we saw yesterday. So we're just gonna let them do their thing. We're just gonna let them do their thing for now. Like I said, like this is like I don't know if we see a retracement right here. So yeah, we're just gonna be patiently waiting. But as you can see, all the pairs are literally just chilling on these levels they have marked off. So we're just gonna let them do their thing. Wait for our confirmations to be met because that's all we can do. And then once they're met, then we'll go from there. That's all we can do. You should never feel any pressure to enter trade. You should never rush to enter a trade, nothing like that. You should have your game plan and then just patiently wait. Okay, so while we're waiting, I'm just going to go ahead and start writing these TPs up for these trade ideas. Still flipping through some other pairs, but as y'all can see, literally every pair is kind of doing the same thing. They're chilling on my key level, so we're just patiently waiting for the setups to materialize. 740. Yeah, so it's holding this low. Let me zoom in. So it's still holding this low as support, which is a good sign. Yeah, so we got about 3.5 minutes to the next 15. So we're going to see what that's looking like. Yeah, but NAS and US30 are looking a little bit different. This isn't the first time that's happened. Yeah, but NAS, unless it changes, it looks like it's going to be dropping a little bit. So that's why we're kind of holding off on that. I'm just watching them right now. Like I said, US30 and J30 look a little bit different from NAS. So NAS is either just going to do its own thing, like we've seen before, or it could adjust itself these next hour or so. So that's what we're going to be watching right now. Because again, you don't got to be in pairs all the time. It is completely okay to just watch and observe stuff. You know what I'm saying? So GJ did just push back up. So we're going to be watching GJ this next 15, as well as the indices on my other screen. So yeah, we're going to be watching GJ. EJ can't really do too much with that. Yeah, we're going to be watching GJ this next 15. That's pretty much it currency pair wise. We're going to be watching GN as well. So we're going to be watching GJ, we're going to be watching GN, and then we're going to be watching the indices on my other screen. So we're just going to keep GJ here for now. So we got about 2 minutes until the next 15. Yeah, I like what I see right here. Yes, we're waiting for this next 15 to start, which is going to start in about a minute. Yeah, so we're waiting for this next 15. Our new 15 just started. Yeah, so I'm liking GJ right here. I'm not going to pull the trigger just yet. 570. Since it's turning red, we're going to let it do a retest. But I do like this right here. Yeah, so we might be entering this soon. Yeah, so GA is rejecting that level. So we're going to see if it's going to retest that 4-hour level. And if it does, we can possibly jump into a buy right there. Yes, I'm looking at these other pairs. And yeah, that's doing a retracement. So we're going to see how it reacts to the level below it once it hits that level. But I am liking GJ. So we might be jumping into this in a second. Yeah, I like this. So I'm going to enter this right here. So I'm in GJ. I'm going to type the TPs up for this. So give me 1 second. But I'm in this trade currently. And then me and the members are in another trade as well. All right, so I'm going to type these TPs up for GJ. We're going to see. So we waited a little bit. It's holding this level so far. So we're going to see if we can catch some pips on this. Again, like I mentioned before in the beginning of the stream, we do have news today. So do not be shocked if we see some retracements or reversals before New York, but it is holding this level. So we're going to see if we can take out these highs to the left. So that's going to be the game plan. Like I said, if it rejects this level, it could be doing a retracement here. We are going to be looking for buys regardless. We won't really be looking for sells until this wall, possibly here, gets broken. We'll go into daily time frame and look at that. But that's if it rejects this level, his SL, of course. Again, make sure to read the disclaimer. But I'm typing the TPs right now. All right. All right, cool. Yeah, so me and the members are in another trade right now currently. About to pull up the other charts just to see what else is going down. Yeah, so G is still chilling right here. GPAD, like I said, is doing a retracement down. So we're going to see how it reacts to the level here. Pretty much, that's pretty much it. We have our key price levels marked off, and we're simply just going to wait for price to hit our key price levels. That's pretty much it. So we're in two trades right now. Me and the members are deep blue in GBPJPY. We just went over GBPJPY with y'all on live. Whoops, wrong thing. And TradingView wants my money, but I ain't trying to do that to him right now. Yeah, so we're going to see if we can hit this. It barely missed TP1. So we're holding that. The media members are also in GBPJPY right now. We're deep blue in that. We're almost at, whoops, over here clicking the wrong stuff. We almost hit the next TP, but we're deep in profit right now. We're going to see if we can take out these highs here. Again, make sure to follow y'all's charts, and of course, make sure to practice proper risk management. All right, we're not trying to swing and go big, go home in one trade. All right, trading is a long-term game. It's a week by week, month by month, quarter by quarter basis. I'm looking at the stop loss. honestly make it tighter. So I'm gonna keep the stop loss I said, but I'm just gonna move it up tighter mentally to see if I needed to have it that wide. It's still a decent stop loss, not too crazy. But yeah, that's only 2 trades we're going to be entering. We're not going to go too crazy today. Like I said, there's a bunch of news and there's a lot of pairs where we can see some retracements. Or is why we went for this is simply just because how it reacted here and it pushed back up. So because we saw that, we're going to see if it can hold this level as support and we can catch some pips on here. Again, looking on the bigger time frames, would not be shocked if we do see a retracement, especially before the news. But it's been holding this level for a little bit as support, so that's why we're going for a buy right here to see if we can catch some pips before the news event pops off. And we are a few pips away from that. We are seeing retracements on the charts on other pairs like we went over before. So, and again, some of these other pairs I'm not against retracements anyway. So GN is kind of doing the same thing as GJ, kind of holding and chilling this level. If it shoots up, maybe I'll jump in it, maybe not. But like I said, we're just going to be chilling these 2 trades for right now. And we're about to hit the first TP. We're about to pip away. So we're going to see if we can hit this right here. Oh, we got camera shy. It always gets camera shy on us. But we're going to let that do this thing right there. What's going on, Visual? What's going on, Sparky? I see you in here successful. What's going on, Roseanne? Hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, for those just joined the stream, we're in 2 trades right now. Posted GJ in the free Telegram. Me and the members, if I'm not mistaken, I think we almost hit TP2. Yeah, we hit TP1. We almost hit TP2 under 30. Got a couple minutes to the next 5 minutes. I want to at least hit the first TP, if not the second TP, before the new 15. That's what I like to see. But we do have the 4 o'clock candle coming up. So we're going to see if that volume is going to pump in our direction like it did yesterday. But yeah, we're inching right there. We're literally a pip away. We're going to see if we can hit this right here. We're half a pip. And all right, there we go. So we just hit the first TP. So we're technically 2-0 for the day again so far. But obviously, we're going to try to see if we can catch more than 5 pips. So we're going to see if we can break this level here. All right. I broke down this trade before we entered multiple times. I broke down what to look out for, what we're looking for while we went for the trade. So if you missed that, just simply rewind a little bit, probably about maybe 10 minutes or so, just so you can kind of understand why we even were looking at the setup and or took the setup in general. All right, so you see on your screen, we went 2-0. Well, no, you don't see that. Last week we went 12-3. We caught 48,200 pips. I pull that up for y'all again right quick. So scroll down. That's how we did. Listen, most of the pips we caught was Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday as well. Okay, Wednesday and Thursday, days. Friday, we were a little bit more in profit. Caught around 48,200 pips that week with all the madness going on. 80% win rate. Then how we ended March, we went the last week of March 18-1, 94% win rate, caught 30,000 pips. And then how we ended March, posted it somewhere. I feel like I had posted it. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, here it is. So we ended March with a total of 95,592 pips caught. 70,146 of those were strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. Ended the month 59-5 with a 92% win rate. And then how we ended the quarter, and for those that don't know, quarter is every 3 months, which is why it's a quarter. There's 4 quarters in a year, 12 months, 12 divided by 4. Yeah, so just in case y'all didn't know, that's why it's called a quarter. I'm trying to find. All right, so this is how we did last quarter. So to start off the year, we took 199 wins, 14 losses, caught a total of 364,733 pips. 72K of those were strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. So far for the year, we got a 90+% win rate, which is pretty excellent because, again, trading is a long-term game. So this is showing us that for the whole year so far, not including this month, obviously, but the first 3 months, we only took 14 losses, 199 wins. Obviously, not all these trades hit the final TP, but they at least hit the first 2 TPs. So literally, that's showing us that we're winning more trades than we're losing off rip. And that's a huge thing. All right, 93% win rates, excellent, especially with Forex trading. And then, of course, all this stuff is documented in real time. Everything's dated and timed from when I enter trades. You can see the TPs, the entries, the times when the TPs got hit. Even the losses are in here. Everything's documented, reactions, the recap of the day, screenshots of trades, all that good stuff. So y'all just want to explore and check that out. It's all in here. You can check it out and see for yourselves. All right. But that's pretty much what's going down right there. We're up to a good start this week and this month as well. So we're back at TP1 on GJ. Like I said, I want to see if we can hit TP2 before this next 15. It looks like it's going to try to do that for us. I appreciate that successful, but yeah, so we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. And then go from there. All right, so going back to the news today. All right, just do a quick recap. We don't have any during London session, but we have a crap ton today during New York. So New York's going to be interesting, all right? So I'll definitely, the next hour or two, especially before New York, 2 hours before New York, so like 6 a.m. EST, I'd like watch your chart, either have the trades partials, SL, secured, whatever the case may be, because those are the hours where we see retracements. So not just the fact that we see retracements during those times, but throw on top of that all this news. Where they're pointing, like you can see. Let me use my mouse. All this news. Yeah, there's going to be some stuff going on. Obviously, not every high alert red folder event causes some manipulation or like volatility in the markets, but it's still better to be prepared and expecting, that than, not expecting and then shocked and all that crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not the only one that's got completely blindsided by the news because you just simply didn't know about the news. It's better to be safe than sorry. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? So we got the new 15. Like I said, we're not gonna really enter anything else. I was just looking at stuff just to be curious because I like looking at the charts. We're just gonna be in these 2 trades right now, simply because all the news going on and because I am anticipating some retracements to happen today. So that's another reason why, because I am expecting some retracements to happen today. Just by simply looking at the candle structure. So since I see what can potentially happen, I'm preparing again for the worst, hoping for the best. If price holds this level, I'll go for a buy here, but I also understand the conditions. All right, the conditions are the risk I'm taking. Like, okay, price is holding this level, but on the bigger time frames, price has done this the past couple days, past couple weeks, so we could possibly see this happen. All right, everything's about possibilities, probabilities, and basically like what has the highest percentage of happening. All right, that's basically what all this is. It's all about probabilities. It's not about, okay, this could happen. It's about, okay, it could happen. What's most likely going to happen? All right, so you throw that in there with proper risk management, discipline, few other things, and of course, how to read the charts and candlesticks. And then that's how you're able to, in the long term, oh boy, we got a lot of stuff open outside of the trades we're in. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So that's how. Whoops, I probably should have. Yeah, but that's how you're able to, in the long term, in the long run, be consistent. Okay, because we're not just trying to have one good week or one good month. All right, the goal is to have consistent months. All right, consistent quarters. That way you can do this in the long term consistently for years. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So GJ is looking like this, but GBPJPY on the other hand, with me and the members, it's pumping up nicely still. So we're gonna see if we can hit the next TP. Did a little retracement, but it's pumping up nicely again for us. And again, we went over GBPJPY, literally like maybe a candlestick before I even posted this trade out to the members. So nothing too crazy there, but that's what's going on there. We're just gonna be in these two trades for right now. Make sure y'all to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Playmaker_way. It's the Instagram, TikTok is Playmaker Way. All right, I post daily on both pages. Some stuff I can't post on TikTok. Speaking of which, I don't know if somebody reported one of my posts or what, because it got flagged and taken down on one of my pages. Cause I got two TikTok accounts. Well, I have multiple TikTok accounts, but if we're talking about strictly trading, I have two accounts. And on one of my pages, the thing got like, my post got flagged. So I don't know if like TikTok does that or people report it. And then if you report it, then it gets flagged. I don't know how it works. But nonetheless, this is why I have two TikToks and why I have, well, not why I have Instagram, but why I post separate things on both. All right. So make sure to follow me on both. Those that this is their first time on the stream, I do appreciate y'all. Again, went over the risk of this trade, went over what we're looking at, went over the price levels yesterday. The price levels haven't really changed. Members, you already know in about an hour or two, going to be dropping the price watch list. We won't be going live today. I got some stuff to do today. We won't be going live today. So we'll probably do tomorrow. I can't do Friday. I mean, I could do Friday, but I got yeah, we'll do tomorrow. I'll have more time around the time the news is popping off to do it tomorrow. So we're gonna go live tomorrow with the members. And we haven't done a Tokyo stream in a while either. So we might do one of those this week as well. Because we've been doing lately just strictly New York ones. But then again, nothing's really been popping off during Tokyo session these past couple of weeks. Of course, last week with all the holidays and stuff. Well, that's a lot. Well, no, yeah. I'm thinking 2 weeks ago. Yeah, last week it was pretty slow. And then this week, same thing. Like things didn't pop off until like around midnight. And then as soon as London session starts, kind of choppy. Granted, GBP30 is pumping up nicely for us. But as we see, other currency pairs were kind of ranging. But we also kind of anticipated this because of the news. Because again, there are similarities. There are some slight differences. But once you kind of understand the gist of trading, everything literally becomes just rinse and repeat. Literally just rinse and repeat. Again, there are some conditions and certain things that are a little bit different some days than others. But the most part, it's rinse and repeat. Like, setup wise and all that good stuff. Yeah, so if GA can hold this level, we could look for a possible buy here. Let me see here. Yeah, so we have a slight level of traffic to the left, but it is still bullish. I wouldn't really even look for sales unless price breaks below this level here around 85 to 85. That's when I look for sales. But even then, price could still be bullish, considered bullish unless it breaks below 84.80 and stays below trading as resistance. So we still have a few levels that it could retrace and break down to. and still be considered bullish. So it did retrace back down to this level like we was talking about. And we did just hit another TP on US30. Let me go ahead and let the members know. And I'm going to pull it up on my screen in just a second. TP2 hit. Well, it's not going to show now because I just adjusted my line, but it just hit it. And it is the 4 o'clock hour. So I want to see, like I said, the volume is going to be pumping in our direction, but it is also Wednesday. So let me pull back up BJ really quick. Yeah, so it's still holding this level. So we want to see if it can hold this level. See if we see a repeat of yesterday, because yesterday kind of saw the same thing happen. We entered a buy on live. I think we hit like the first TP or the second TP. Then after that, price literally just ranged here all New York, and then it finally broke out that range. And then after that, you see it was a nice staircase when it broke out. And then we hit the final TP and then did a quick little move, retraced, retested. That's why we're going for a buy right here. So we're going to see if it can hold this level. Pretty simple. But US30, on the other hand, is flying to the upside. So we also talked about NAS and SPX. So now looking at NAS and SPX, NAS is, well, let me pull it up on this screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So NAS is now, like I said, it's either going to do its own thing or it's going to adjust and follow US30. And what happened? Remember, this was the candlestick we looked at. We're back 30 minutes later. Literally wicked, pushed back up, and now it's following the other indices leads. So we could possibly, if it can hold this level, we could possibly go for buys on NAS and SPX as well. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on. I usually don't have sinus problems, so somebody must be talking about me because I don't really have sinus problems like that. But yeah, it's still funky though. But like I said, we're kind of in this box right here. Same box we talked about yesterday. And it's kind of doing the same thing. It's still holding this level of support, which we see to do day after day after day. Literally, we see all these rejection wicks. Don't know what rejection wicks are. Literally, the name, self-explanatory, is when price hits a level, rejects, and causes a wick, right? So when we saw price hit this level, it rejected, went back down, caused a wick. Price hit this level here, rejected, pushed back up, caused a wick. Price hit these levels here, rejected, pushed back down, caused a wick. All right, and there's wicks and key levels on every time frame. Obviously, we just worry about all time frames, but we prioritize the bigger time frames because the bigger the time frame, the bigger the candlesticks, the more pips in each candlestick. And also because price moves on a day by day, week by week, month by month basis. We're not really too worried about, well, we worry about it, but that's not the main thing. Like, what happened in 5 minutes? Okay, so since price did this in 5 minutes, then we're going to do this. No, we're worried about what price is doing overall for multiple days, the week, month, because the price is consistently doing one thing for a week or a month, 9 times out of 10 is going to continue to do what it's doing. You get what I'm saying? Because again, it's a game of probability and numbers. All right, that's what trading is. It's not gambling. It's a game of probability and numbers. You feel me? But we got a nice rejection wick on GJ. About to pull it back up for y'all, just so y'all can see what's going on. But we got a nice rejection wick, so we're going to see if we can hit that next TP So that's gonna be the game plan there. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. All right, make sure you hit that like button. Mm-hmm. All right, so we got a few minutes to the next 15. Yeah, I'm not really. I'm not interested in anything else, so I'm not going to. But there are a few possible other opportunities, which is why we went over them. We're just showing these trades right now. Yeah, so GA is holding this level. Got nice again. This is another rejection wick, smaller time frame. Same thing. We had this level marked off. We literally just talked about this level 5 minutes ago. We're back. What happened? Price literally tapped this level, and now it's rejecting to the upside. All right, that's rejection wick. So we could see a possible setup here, depending on what the next 15 looks like as well. How much is it to be a member? It's currently on sale right now. So there's monthly, yearly, and lifetime subscriptions. So the monthly is everything's 50% off, but the monthly is $50. The yearly is $250, and then the lifetime is $400 if I'm not mistaken. All right, and then one-on-one mentorships, you get the advanced play signal room on top of 2 sessions weekly that are hour long, that are recorded to you, sent to you the same day. So not only are you got my undivided attention, we're going over your trading plan, we're going over the charts and the strategy, and we're making sure you understand everything, but you're learning and you're making money at the same time. So it's kind of like, no, let me not say that, but it's like you're learning while earning at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So like we'll break down the stuff, and then I'll show you exactly what we talked about on the charts, right? And the members already know this. Like I'll drop chart analysis all the time, and depending on the day or the pair or the trade, I remember one time, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I dropped the video, and then 10 minutes later we jumped in a trade, and then we're deep blue making money. So obviously it depends on the day and the volume, but again, like we trade. Obviously, we didn't trade Tokyo session last night, but we trade Tokyo session, London session, New York session. Literally, the strategy works any time of the day, as long as the markets are open. You can find some opportunities. But yeah, so GJ is struggling right now, but we kind of anticipated that. No shock there. But yeah, that's it right there. Oh wow, GBPJPY just exploded to the upside. 5736. We just had another TP. So let me go ahead and let the members know. So TP3 just got hit. Yeah, so we're up a few thousand pips on GBPJPY right now. I'm about to post a screenshot of this after the live on my story as well. Instagram, not TikTok, because I got haters on TikTok. They flag anything on site on TikTok. And it's crazy because I see other content creators and they be posting crazier stuff to me. And by crazy, I mean like receipts. Like if you show a screen, I can't post any screenshots off my phone of MT4. I can't post screenshots off my phone on Telegram, but I see all these other pages posting screenshots of their P&Ls, posting screenshots of their MT4, MT5s, all this other crazy stuff. So I'm convinced either they're just picking on me or people are reporting my stuff, drawing their attention to me. Which either way, like y'all are here, so obviously you know I'm not doing nothing scandalous, but that's what I'm coming to as a conclusion. Because it doesn't happen to both my pages. And it's not instant. Now, when it's instant within like 5-10 minutes, I know it's them, but like, I don't know, like if it's been like a day or something, and then I'm like, okay, I think somebody flagged this. And I know that for sure if I get a crazy comment of some hater or something, and then a little bit later, my thing gets flagged. So I'm like, okay, I might be getting my stuff reported. But yeah, Dean, the links are all in the description for all my programs, and they're linked on my Instagram as well. All right, so we're 4-0 to start the week so far. A little bit of a shorter week. Didn't take any trades Monday. Again, we got news popping off all New York session. So in the next hour to keep on your charts because we could see some reversals or retracements. Went over a few other setups, went over some price levels, all that good stuff. So if you jumped in the stream late, just, rewind, rewatch everything. And most importantly, make sure to check out my other content on this page, all right? Because we don't just live trade here. We also got a bunch of different videos that can help you out. And matter of fact, before we hop off here, I'm going to go ahead and drop one. Since we just talked about the news, I'm going to link a video about the news, how to trade the news. So that's what we're about to do right now. And I hope the winners of the giveaway that we had on Monday are enjoying the free trials. Well, the certain ones, because not every winner won it, but the free trial events with Signal Room. Because we're 2-0 in there so far for the week. So I hope y'all be able to get in these trades and enjoy them as well as explore. Okay. I don't know if you're still in here, Sparky, but if you are, make sure to explore. We got the course too, so you got a bunch of stuff to look at and watch. But make sure to explore the content in the advanced play signal room as well. There's literally out, and this is for everyone too. Like anyone else watching the stream that's a member or is thinking about becoming a member, make sure to explore the advanced play signal room. All right. Because scroll down, let's not do that. Like I mentioned right here, it's not just me posting my signals. Obviously, you'll get notified every trade I enter. But of course, we have exclusive lives, all that stuff. I drop the New York price watch list every day before New York session. But literally, the Zooms and the lives are recorded and posted in the advanced signal room as well. So it's literally hours of content from last year, this year, last month, last week. Literally just hours of content from lives and not even including the daily videos I drop breaking down the charts and the price watch list and all that stuff. So it's literally a great investment, way lower than a bunch of other people be charging, and it's way more value in my opinion. Because again, there's a lot of stuff out there that people do not teach. Whether they do it on purpose or not, that's another topic, another conversation for another day. But one thing for sure, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be taught and learned that isn't being taught and learned in this space, which is why I try to do things a little bit different from other people and try to talk about things from different angles. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Like I said, we went over a few other pairs, only entered two. in drawdown on GJ currently. A deep in blue, orange, or 30. I think we might have hit the final TP or we missed it by like about a pip or so. I'm going to look at that in a second and see. Let me see. No, we barely missed it. But yeah, we're going to be back at it tomorrow, same time, London session 3 a.m. EST. And yeah, I'll see y'all then.